The episode begins with the four of them walking together. Goa tells Anemone that Seal failed to kill Toto the other day. Anemone seems eager to try herself, but Goa suggests they settle it with a game of rock, paper, scissors. Meanwhile, our hero Toto is still clueless about their intentions. He thinks they've all agreed to live peacefully. Soon, we see Goa walking with Toto. Looks like she won the game. And now, who knows what's coming next? When Toto asks where the others are, Goa brushes it off and teasingly asks if he doesn't like spending time alone with her. He denies it, and she invites him to try some food together. That's when Toto starts wondering if this is a date. Trying to keep his emotions in check, he reminds himself he's just a bodyguard, nothing more. But suddenly, Goa touches him, and he passes out. The other two girls secretly watch them, assuming this really is a date. Seal, feeling excited, decides she wants to try some food too. Later, Goa and Toto are inside a bar. She orders a drink, secretly mixes in some poison, and hands it to him. Toto drinks it without hesitation. Instead of falling unconscious, he just starts blushing, convinced Goa is staring at him with love. Toto drifts into one of his daydreams, making weird faces as usual. Meanwhile, Goa is confused did the poison work or not. She nervously asks if he's okay, but still can't figure him out. Next, she serves him some grilled chicken, this time with even more poison, thinking she can finally take him down. But again, Toto eats it and makes the same dreamy expressions. Seems like poison barely affects this guy. She offers him a sandwich laced with an anesthetic. Yet, even after eating that, he keeps making goofy faces. At this point, it looks like the poison only works as a hormone booster for him. Eventually, Goa realizes that neither her beauty nor her poisons are having any effect. She starts thinking to herself, at this rate, he'll never fall for me. A glimpse of her past is shown and it makes you wonder, has she actually started to fall for him? The very next scene answers that. When Toto brings her some tea, Goa directly asks, "Do you love me?" Caught off guard, Toto stammers. She tries casting a spell to control his mind, but it doesn't work. Toto resists and turns her down. Honestly, I would have said yes. Goa starts crying, begging him not to hate her. Toto struggles to respond, but finally says, "Don't worry." Then, out of nowhere, he bites his own hand. For a second, I thought he had Titan powers, but no, he did it to stay conscious. Then, he promises to protect all three girls with his life. Goa beams at him, calling him her hero boy, but moments later, he faints. Turns out, biting himself was the only thing keeping him from passing out earlier. Silently, she thanks him. Sometime later, Goa wakes him up and says they should head back. Toto notices his hand is now bandaged with a flower tied to it. Looks like Goa might be falling for him after all. She blows him a flying kiss and asks him to keep it a secret. Just before he faints again, they rejoin the group. Seal is thrilled to see them and rushes to buy some cake that's almost sold out. Anemone realizes that Goa's tricks didn't work, but Goa seems genuinely happy after spending time with Toto. Poor Anemone. Though she's still confused about what just happened. When Goa grabs Toto's hand again, he immediately faints. Seal and Anemone start crafting wild theories. Did they just go on a date? The next day, Anemone declares that she killed Toto herself. Seal suggests they play rock, paper, scissors again, but Anemone refuses. She's confident she in Toto and break the cycle once and for all. But after 2 failed attempts already, I wouldn't bet on her. Even Seal isn't convinced. She leaves the room, saying she'll prepare for her own assassination attempt next. Goa follows and wishes Anemone good luck. Outside, Goa invites Seal to eat something, but Seal, suspicious, accuses her of planning to drug her. Trust issues much, but the moment Goa whispers secret ice cream, Seal's resistance melts away. Meanwhile, Anemone and Toto are walking through the forest. Toto asks the same question he asked Goa. Where are the others? Anemone casually says they had upset stomachs and are resting. Both struggle to find something to talk about. Maybe they're introverts, like me. Back with Seal and Goa, both take one bite of ice cream and feel like they've entered heaven. While chatting, a man approaches and scolds them for being noisy. Turns out, he's part of a robbery in progress. The robbers get irritated that Goa and Seal are so calm. Their boss steps in, brags about being a beer-rank adventurer, and pulls out a weapon. They don't flinch. He attacks Butt Seal, blocks him with magic. Realizing he picked the wrong fight, the guy still dares to strike again. This time, Seal takes him down with one hit. Then both girls return to eating ice cream like nothing happened. The shopkeepers thank them. Goa suggests they report the robbers and claim the bounty to repair the shop, but Seal proposes they erase the evidence so Toto won't find out how strong they are. Goa uses a spell to hypnotize everyone. Then Seal mentions wanting to learn potion making, so they head to the forest, but Seal messes it up, adding the wrong ingredients. Meanwhile, in the forest, as they continue walking, Both Toto and Anemone struggle to find something to talk about. The silence is awkward, maybe they're just introverts. Finally, Toto gathers a bit of courage and asks Anemone about her hobbies, but she ends the conversation almost instantly. Realizing she should keep the conversation alive, Anemone turns the question back to him. What about you? Any hobbies? Caught off guard, Toto freezes for a second, then mutters, lifting, waits. Another long silence. Suddenly, Anemone asks about the scar on his face. Toto stops walking and falls silent for a moment. Then, opening up a bit, he shares that it was left by a monster. He explains that he once lost everything and this adventure is his way of regaining confidence and finding his purpose again. Soon, they reach their destination and begin picking herbs. Just then, Anemone sneaks up and blows gently in his ear, causing our hero to faint again. His faint counter must be at 50 by now. Anemone secretly prepares an explosive which grows stronger. Based on the opponent's power and it starts expanding rapidly. Realizing it's too dangerous, Anemone slices it and tells Toto to throw it as far as he can. He hurls it high into the sky. The bomb explodes directly over Goa and Seal. The blast is so intense that even from afar, Anemone feels it. But to her surprise, Toto shields her from the explosion. This man is literally aura farming now, but his only concern, the herbs got destroyed. Now, even Anemone is impressed by him. And as he looks at her, stunned by her beauty, he faints again. They gather new herbs from another area and head back. On the way, they run into Goa and Seal covered in soot. Toto instantly worries if they're okay. Goa lies and says they just messed up while making potions. Seal silently vows to never touch potions again, and that's where the episode ends.